Queensland Raceway, getting ready for race 2 in round 4 of the Dunlop series. This is the reverse grid top 10, but we had a pretty interesting first 15-lap race of the weekend that got us to this point. Let's have a look at the highlights now from this Ipswich circuit. Poleman Scott Pye made a pretty good jump. So too did Chaz Mostert in the blue FPR Falcon, but look behind. 4 wide into turn 1, then 3 wide. Tim Blanchard turned in as if no one was there, James Moffat. The problem was that Andrew Jones was.
And Blanchard was very lucky not to get collected by Brett Stewart. And Blanchard, though, probably should have been on the brake at this point in time. You can see he still had the gas going, and Stewart comes through and narrowly avoids the J-Leg Falcon.
And Blanchard would be given a 25-point penalty for that because he deviated off the line after a bad start. This was a rumble at the back half of the top 10. David Russell in the Dreamtime Commodore, Marcus Sukanovic in the Recar Commodore, and Cameron Waters, last year's Formula 4 champ and Shannon Supercar Showdown winner, having his best run so far this year.
And this was very important at this time in the race because it was the battle for 10th position. Of course, the reverse top 10 grid second race.
Scott Pye was defending the lead from Chaz Mostert, who was closing in the Ford Performance Racing Falcon. Of course, Pye in his first year of racing on his home test track for 888, but Mostert had enough of a run here, a little bit of a bump on the exit of turn 6, and that was all he needed.
That gave him the line into turn 1, and Mostert slipped through into the lead. McLaughlin there just watching him brief.
But Mostert had enough. He skipped away. Final turn of the race, Nick Percat closed in the Coates Hire Commodore, but in the end, Chaz Mostert in the FPR Ford, he broke the lap record, a 1 minute 11.38. That's a mark that stood since 2004 with Owen Kelly, but it was a win to the factory Ford team. Pye second from McLaughlin, then Percat and Walsh, Youlden sixth from Darwood. Cam Waters beat his teammate David Russell, and Andrew Jones in 10th scores pole for race 2.